You know what works. FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP. Reach for what works.
Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash when your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow. Just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Dennis Bushy Rink. You're in for a treat today. Hometown Moorhead, the number 1 seed, as we came into the Blue Ox, is taking on the number 3 seed Hermantown. So it's a classic 2-18 battle between West Side and East Side. Both these teams have got a lot of superstars. Let's talk real quick how they got where they're at today. They both were in the higher seats, so they play a later game on Friday. Hermantown beat Rochester 7-1, then Rogers 6-2, and then yesterday they beat Centennial in a good battle 7-5 to get to today's matchup. Moorhead, not the easiest. They actually started with 2 North Dakota teams. They beat Minot 7-4. Then they shut out Fargo yesterday 3-0 behind Kiowago, and then they had a 8-2 victory over Wayzata. I'm going to keep quiet for a moment so that we can get the introductions here, and then I'll come back with a little who's the players to watch. All right, you just heard exactly who's going to be starting in the lineup here. A couple players I want to mention too that you should definitely keep your eyes open for. The big guys, obviously for Hermantown, is going to be Mr. Wyatt Carlson, number 7. He had a hat trick yesterday. He's got 10 points on the weekend. Obviously, Zamplant, number 19, is going to be rock and roll, and he's leading all scorers right now in the tournament with 16. He's got 8 goals and 8 assists. He's always on there, and when him and his brother Max are on there, just be simply Zam and Max. And then another one you want to watch out for is going to be Cade Kohansky, number 11. He's got 4 goals and 7 assists on the weekend. Moorhead, another slate of not a lot of superstars, but a lot of great camaraderie, and the guys play really well. You got Joe Schiller with 5 assists. Number 6, number 7, Ian Ness, who's got 3 goals and 2 assists. Jack Arnold, who's got 3 goals and an assist. And, of course, Harper Bentz, he's on a great line, and he's got 7 points on the weekend. So puck has been dropped. We're off to go. There's Bentz out there with the Ness line. And we'll see as they come in. First check is thrown down there by Ty Hansen. He wants to show his authority right off the start. Make sure that the Spuds know that they are in the house. Spuds are wearing their home whites. And ironically, they're still the home team in this matchup for supremacy, if I can say that, in the 218 area code. In case you forgot, I got producer Justin with me. He's silent but deadly. Here comes Kohansky. He comes in. Deadly scores! Come in by himself. We just got done talking about how they are so deadly, and there comes Kohansky on that Playing Kohansky and Carlson line, and Kohansky starts off the battle right off the start. Nice play by Kohansky to come right through from the dot. Couple tic-tac, and he just put it right between Weigel's legs, and we got a 1-0 Hawk lead to start off the game here. They'll switch out. That was very quick. That was only 37 seconds into the first. And they're going to give no assist. And I've got the energy in the building. Is now Moorhead's got the fan section rocking right in front of us. Standing room only. I don't know if there's a seat available, Justin. I see maybe a spot for 3 or 4. One family can sit over there, but man, it is a packed house. This is the way hockey should be if you get the opportunity for a championship Sunday. I'm not nervous. I don't think so, but we'll find out. All right, Max Plan is facing off just to the right of Weigel. Facing against him is Joe Corton for the Spuds. Spuds win possession of that one. As Carlson tries to bring Abe Carlson, I forgot to bring about Abe. Abe has been a nemesis all weekend long. He had 2 goals yesterday in the early game, so he is definitely one of the spark plugs on this Spud line that's out there right now. Big shot there by Hermantown's number 18, Mule Bauer. That just goes wide. A steal by Max. Can't get nothing. Mulebauer comes over. He does enough just to tap it, keep in the zone. That's pushed up by Carlson. Mulebauer grabs it, recycles it, throws it up to wrong 12. That's Rocco Erickson for the Hawks. Ooh, thrown, shot, blocked. There's Rocco keeping in. Spuds maintain it. They just barely get over. Now they're offsides for the Hawks, but that Spuds take over at that position. That's Thomas Herman who has it. He dips it over to Joe Grammer, one of the better defensemen. Grammer's out there with Schiller right now. Defensive pairings. Here comes Songstead, number 14 for the Spuds. Coming to the left side, zips it at net, saved by Opsahl. Nobody knows where it's at. And we're going to take a stoppage. Opsahl had a very nice game yesterday. Did give up a few goals against Centennial, but Centennial was pesty last night. We'll see how he's able to do against the Spuds today. Faceoff is just left of Opsahl. Coming in for the faceoff is Zam. Zam against Gass. Shot toward the net. That goes to the side. As Gunnarsson battles for it, he's unable to get it out of the Hawk zone. Now it's out of there. Gass is battling over there with Veilleux, Dallas Veilleux for the Hawks. Here comes Songstead. He's coming down. He's pestered by Connor O'Hara. Hawks able to toss it up, tops it up. Gets it up to Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson's unable to keep the puck on a stick, and it now goes on Grammers. Grammer looks, pops it up there to Blythe. Coming on an opportunity. That gets deflected by O'Hare. Puck's behind the net. Moorhead's got possession. There's Creer with a nice throw in. Kind of going vertical with that one. Vertical and diagonal. As Moorhead gets a full change. Here comes the Spuds. Nice opportunity there by Jack Arnold. Just goes a little high. Was tipped by a Hermantown stick, so that's why we're going to have the face-off in the Hawk zone. Just under 12 minutes remaining here in the first. Hawks struck first with 37 seconds into the match. On a Cade Kohansky unassisted goal. Spuds with pressure, trying to keep it in. There's Schiller trying to keep it in, unable to. And that gets popped out by Kohansky. The Kohansky plant and Carlson line are out there right now. But now the bench line's out there with Ness. Shot by Ness. It goes right in the middle of Opsahl, who pops it right in the front, and that's easily taken away by Ty Hansen. Here comes Carlson. Carlson wheels and deals. He comes around, still has a puck, drops it back to Kohansky. Kohansky gets the puck taken away by Schilling. Schilling pesters, can't do it. That comes out to the D. That's Esterbrooks. That gets tossed aside by Weigel up into the netting. We're going to have a face-off. What do you think this place holds capacity for attendance-wise? The look on producer Justin's face is priceless. 500? Okay, we'll go with that. 400 or 500. We'll have to talk to a local Moorhead representative and see what the what the attendance rate could be in this building. All right, speaking of Moorhead, they're coming in. They got a little 3-on-3 action. Nothing too, but they're going to get some pass. Here's Abe. Abe in the high slot. Pass. Shot. Opsaw did not know where it was at whatsoever. Defenseman ably helped, but Grammer keeps it in. Here comes Max Plant. He's chugging. He's choo-chooing. He gets the puck taken off his stick. That comes on to Rocco Erickson's. He pops it in, and here comes the Spuds. Go another direction. Here comes Abe Carlson. He's looking behind him, finding where his teammates are. He's looking for Court and can't find him. That comes Grammer, waits patiently, tries to throw it net. That kind of deflects off a Hermantown skate. That stays on there. Here's Corton staying aggressive with it. Shot by Kerr. That goes off the forward. Cryer patiently waits. I love Grammer. Just nice, great footwork. Surveys the area. Just a perfect defenseman. Not the biggest guy, but nice and sturdy. Takes his time. Nice stretch pass up there to Blythe. Blythe comes on. You got Muehlbauer on his 18-on-18. There's Gas in the middle. Can't get a stick on because he's checked off the puck by Carlson. Here comes Vayu. Vayu tried to do something. He can't do anything with it. Arnold has it. He keeps in the zone. Pops it up to Songstead, who throws it deep. That's Arnold pops again. That gets knocked down by Vayu. Vayu cannot win the race between him and Schiller. Schiller takes it. He pops it up in front of him to Songstead. Songstead can't quite pace it up to him as Gunnarsson outraces him to the puck. Has possession. Throws up right on Jack Arnold's stick, but he just throws in the corner because he had nobody in front of him. Hermantown unable to get out of the zone right now. Not really long zone possession here for the Spuds, but enough to make it Nemesing. Blythe back to Schiller. Back to Mule. Back to Blythe. Shot at net. Nice, easy shot by Arnold. That goes off a pad of Opsahl. Hermantown just trying to get the puck out of zone so they can change. They got some tired bodies out there. Gunnarsson's the only one that can make a change. Spuds do the same, and that gives Hermantown here. Oh, nice opportunity by Ryerson, unable to get the puck deep, but he put a nice shot on to score! Opportunity right there for Wyatt Carlson right in front of the net, and he did not miss that shot. And now the Hawks are up 2-0. 8:40 remaining in the first. Opportunities have been there for Moorhead. They're just unable to capitalize on them. Some nice saves by Opsahl. Crowd's getting restless. Hometown doesn't like having the 2-0 deficit, but things can change quickly. Unable to tell who had the assist on that one. And here comes Carlson again. Another shot on net on Weigel, but he pushes that aside. That helps out. Here's Kohanski, shot on net. Saved by Weigel just to settle things down a little bit. Hawks are flying there for a bit just to make things irritating and frustrating for the Spuds as they're putting pressure. And one opportunity comes down, and the Hawks take advantage of it. Especially we got that elusive line of Carlson and Kohanski and Plant. Each one of those guys can make you pay if you are in the wrong spot and loose pucks. All right, face-off is won by Moorhead as Grammer pops it up to the half board, taken up by Carlson. Carlson throws it cross ice, hoping to get on Herman. Herman chases it down. He's unable to get possession of it as Muehlbauer did a nice job of keeping it away from him. But Herman does come back to help his teammates. Herman's looking. He's turning around. Nice spin. Can't get out. Max takes it. Return to sender. Below the goal line. As Colby Creer is now trying to possess it, as well as Joe Corton. Abe Carlson has it. He pops it out to Herman. These two work well together, 12 and 13. Good tandem. They just cannot get past the red line. This gives the Hawks an opportunity to change out their defense. At least Ty Hansen's on the ice, as well as Gunnarsson comes in as a forward. Hansen with a nice job of keeping Carlson from coming into the zone. Loose puck falls on a Hansen stick. He quietly, patiently dekes through the neutral zone, gives it to Gunnarsson. Gives his line mates a chance to switch out as Esterbrook comes onto the ice. Puck is stolen there by Vayu. Vayu with a nice little shot at Weigel. That gets pushed aside. No damage down there, but he lets him know he's there. That was Nelson being a pestering Hawk. Shot at net goes from Esserbrooks, and Waggles successfully scoops it up. 6:56 remaining here in the first. Hawks up 2-0 on a Wyatt Carlson and Cade Kohansky early goals. Kohansky is coming only 37 seconds into the contest. And Carlson just putting in the net about a minute ago. So we are, redirect. Waggle wisely stays home, knocks it down, covers it up. We're going to keep the players out there. No sense in changing lines. What's working is working. Plus, they just got out there. So let's just keep the boys out there right now. Love when the safety dance comes on. Love that song. All right, Moorhead's coming out. Brings up the gas. Gas is not out of gas, but he's unable to keep it on a stick. That gets taken off. Here comes Schiller. Schiller drops it across over to Songstad, who cannot corral it. And there's Hansen just calmly controlling the puck. Ooh, nice up shot. Gas tries to be aggressive with it. Next. And here comes Blythe trying to bring it into the Hawk zone. He brought it in, but he loses possession of it. Here comes Gunnarsson coming around, gaining possession around the net. Unable to possess it. Kind of a scrum down there. Trying to get it loose there was Veilleux, but that hit a spud and that went back below the goal line. So now Esserbrooks has to regroup. And there's Ty Hansen getting pestered by ENS. I love it. And then here comes Ryerson trying to do his damage. He does enough where they throw it out. All right, so food for thought. Your thoughts about delay of game calls in youth hockey, yes or no? Should you get a penalty for it in youth hockey? I don't think they call in high school, or I don't think they do. He's 50-50. Silent Justin is 50-50 on that one. I think at this level, I don't think there's really need to really have that delay of game call if you do throw the puck over the boards, whether inadvertently or on purpose. All right, stolen by Carlson. Oh, almost a nice tic-tac to Kohansky, who's finding the right spot, right time, as usual with those guys. 7-11, not just a convenience store, but they work so well together. All right, the other 11, Aaron Ryerson. He keeps the puck, very nice stick handling right there. He tries to go through the defenseman. That does not work out for him as it's taken away by O'Hara. Here comes Kohansky looking for Carlson. Carlson had it, but it came off his skate. Thrown in by Plant. Zam Plant, that is. Zam is on the forecheck. Kept in there by O'Hara. Zam is staying on the forecheck. He's staying low. Zam is staying very low on his skating. Doesn't skate like I can't tell if he's favoring something. He doesn't look like he's skating as well. We'll see how it goes. Muehlbauer comes out. He looks. He's got Kohansky. Kohansky keeps it front, goes back, and now he's on his forehand. He throws it deep as he needs a change. Forechecking the play was Alex King for the Hawks. And now here comes Bentz. Harper Bentz. That gets stick checked away by Kalpanen. Here comes big Muehlbauer behind the net. Puts a little love tap on Bentz. Puck finds his stick now. Schiller, throws it back. There's Bentz. Loves to do his work behind the net. That's where he does his best work. Looking for his cohort, especially Ryerson. Oh, Schiller's unable to keep it in. Here comes Erickson. He's got no trailer. Now he's got a trailer. King, but King is now too low to trail it to him. Here comes Max. Max is looking, wanted to go to deep, but then he throws it to King, who is on the goal line. And that gets pushed aside by Weigel. Defense throws it to the corner. Kalpanen is able to keep it in, and that gets thrown back toward. And Moorhead's able to regroup it. Corton brings it out. No forecheckers, except now Max decides to come up and be a little feisty. Make them do something they don't feel comfortable with. Here comes Jack Arnold, whips in and dealing through the middle. Tries to go all around Ty Hansen, but unable to get around him. He had the move, didn't quite get it perfected. Grammer with a shot on net. That doesn't get through the traffic. Here comes Max in front of the pack. Here comes Arnold right in front of the Moorhead bench. He pops it out. That gets onto Hansen's stick. He's on the other side of his D. That gets thrown off of Veilleux. Doesn't go anywhere. And here is Corton again. Throw up to Herman. Herman trying to elude a check by Hansen, but he cannot get around it. He gets a little upper pop, and he goes down. He's back up, and we're still playing. Swing and a miss there by Gunnarsson. It stays in the Hawk zone, but now it's fruitlessly falling, and there's Abe Carlson bringing it down. Looking for a trail. There's Herman. Almost. Here comes Gass, top of the circle, throws it net. That goes wide. Creer's bringing it in. He tries to keep. They're keeping it low. There's Gass battling down low. He's got 2 men on it. He can't handle it. I couldn't tell if that was a hand that passed it up or maybe it must have been a stick or a kick. Hermantown tried to clear it, but it actually goes over the boards. As you can hear, it hits some metal, not the pipe. And now we're going to have a face-off just right of Opsahl. 2:16 remaining in this up and down 2-1-8 battle between Hermantown, who leads Moorhead 2-0 in their building at the Bushy rink located here at the Cullen Hockey Center. We'll get a couple score updates as we have had 2 games prior to this one. When we get the chance, we have not had a chance to even catch a breath. I know producer Justin's looking for a straw because he is thirsty. He can't chug while he's producing. Open cap, it's challenging. So Grammer tries to go through the skates of a Hawk, and he cannot, and it comes onto the Spuds. Here comes Bentz. Bentz with Ryerson. Shot pushed aside by Opsahl, and that goes into the netting. All right, give you quick score updates on some of the games we had previous today, some of the big ones. In the white bracket, which is the 0-1 bracket, basically means they lost their first game of the day, but then they were in the championship, was Estimé with a 6-2 victory over Sartell. And the orange bracket, which is right in front of us, was basically the 1-1 bracket, which means they won their first game, but they lost their second game and then kept winning. That would be Stillwater with a 4-2 battle over Matamidi. The old drive 4 hours, then play your D2 Nemes. So, not sure how many times Hermantown and Moorhead will play this season, regular season or non-district games, but I have a feeling this will not be the first time that these two are going to tangle. All right, Grammer brings it up. They try to knock him off the puck. That was Carlson, unable to do it. Here comes Kohansky, can't do it. Grammer shoots, just wide. Betts is the first one to the puck. He keeps it by the dot, keeping it low, tries to throw it in front. That gets taken off a stick by Muehlbauer. There's Kohansky throwing up there for Carlson, trying to lead him, but Schiller's there first. And there's Ryerson looking to go up middle. Here he goes. He eluded the other 11. Here comes Harper Bentz. Picked up on the Lucy, trying to get it around. All up front. Ryerson. Oh! I can't tell if that hit a defenseman or that hit Opsahl, but that just enough to keep it from going. That was Ryerson, I think, had a good open shot. Ooh, big hit there by Bentz as he just plummeted Kaupnen. Icing, thought it was going to be icing, but actually took a weird hop and hit Weigel. He had to make an awake save. Can I say that? Stay awake and you make that save? All right, Hermantown coming that way. They might be starting to get some hitting going. Herman trying to get around a couple players. A little too much Deacon. That might, no big there. Just a couple bodies collided. Maybe a leg came up a little bit. No tripping involved. There's Carlson. Carlson had it. Drops it back to Arnold. Can't get rid of it. Who's got it? Erickson. Max is racing to the corner. First one to the puck. Drops it back to Hansen. Hansen winds up wide. As King was in the high slot. And the high-pace action, I totally lost track of the clock, but thank goodness we got the buzzer that reminds me that we are at the end of our first period. Hawks 2, Spuds 0. We're going to take a quick 60-second break from FVP.
What works? FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works. FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP. Reach for what works.
Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash when your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow. Just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply
All right, I'm ready. Not much time. You talk to one person, you answer a text, and next thing you know, intermission's over. Hey, second period's underway. We switch sides. We've got now Spuds going from right to left on your computer screen, and Hawks in their traveling blues going from left to right. Will it make it easier to see the players? I don't know. All right, Ryerson got the puck. Quick shot, saved by Opsahl. Right up front. Bentz was right on the doorstep, just could not get the stick. Here comes Hansen, defenseman Hansen. He slides it over to Carlson, who doesn't quite have the stick. Carlson's on the wrong side of his stick. Couldn't really handle, but that's all right. Comes back to Estherbrook. He rekindles the puck, gives it back to Hansen. Hansen dumps it in. Defense are going to go, one change on the D. Cryer drops it back. He gives it to Grammer. Grammer's looking for Ryerson with the stretch pass out to Bentz. Bentz does a little dipsy doodle, keeps it out, looking for a trailer. Here's Ryerson down the middle. Pass. Looked like a pass, but actually hit Opsahl, which pushed it out. Ryerson's able to gather it in the neutral. Here comes Cryer. Cryer's trying to get around Zam. Zam with a little flip up. Carlson with a little knuckle puck, and it's just enough to pop it out. Doesn't have wheels to get all the way to an ice, so I'm glad they waved that off. And here comes Schiller. Gets taken away by Zam. But thank goodness you've got two defensive partners by there with Jack Arnold. He tried to get it up to Easton Lammers, who didn't quite gather it. And guess what? That went down, and we have an icing. I love it. The whole crowd got up and did the Wooly Bully right now. That would be amazing. I would say 3/4 of the kids here don't even know what the Wooly Bully is. Or maybe they don't even know what a woolly mammoth is anymore. Did you learn about that in school, woolly mammoth? Okay. This, you better know. Beastie. Intergalactic Planetary. Come on now. You're playing with Legos, right? With your mullet. All right. Face-off won by Hermantown. Ripped shot there by Kalpanen, but that gets taken back onto, Herman looked up for a second. He saw Rocco Erickson and his chops. And Herman collects himself, throws it up, gives it to Abe Carlson. Abe Carlson trying to get around the corner, tries to flip in the front. That goes around the net. Cannot quite get in front like he was hoping to do. Mulebauer, I'm sorry. I think that just, I thought that got out. I thought I saw him wait, but not. So that means, doesn't mean nothing now because Max has it. He tries to go, unable to get around Schiller. And I kind of agree. He might have came a little high on Max, but the thing is Max is a smaller man, so it looks like it was a worse check than it probably was. But to no avail, no penalty is called. And now the bodies, that was a lineup. Jack Arnold was looking to pop somebody, but he decided to lay off a little bit. Probably a wise choice. Open ice, not a place to get a penalty. Moorhead look for that momentum. They don't need a penalty whatsoever. King's able to whip it out, but unfortunately goes right on the Cryer stick. In the corner is Songstead. Songstead throws it up front. He can't do nothing. He gives it to Gas. Gas gets Grammer. Grammer snap shots it. Goes off Opsahl's pad. Into the corner. Here comes Blythe behind the net battling with Max. Songstead whips it out to Cryer. Cryer lines it up. Another snap shot. Gas tries to get a shot. Unfortunately, can't get a shot because he got either cross-checked or knocked down. Your choice, whatever you want to knock or use. There's a moment where your physicality just was a little too much. And Spuds looking for that first opportunity on the power play to see if they can possibly put one in the basket. I did not catch a number. Was it Max that did that or was it Rocco? I couldn't tell. It's either a 12. That looked like a 12 to you, producer. 1-2. Buckle my shoe. All right, if he goes with a 12, I see a 12, which is Erickson. He's going to get, yep. And you know what? If you're in, just look at the scoreboard. It tells you the number of the player. I love scoreboards. All right, so 12:04 remaining here in the second. In the meantime, your Moorhead Spuds, if you're the home team, have an opportunity. Cryer was trying to keep it in, but unfortunately there was too many Spuds in the Hawk zone, and that one was called for an offside. So we have the face-off right in front of us. Left of the camera. In the neutral. Won by Bentz. Cryer tosses it over to Grammer. Grammer tops it over to Ryerson. Ryerson brings it in. Loses his skate. Grammer says, that's okay, I got you. Cryer's trying to line it up. See if they're going to set up the power play. They look like they are. They got Cryer at the point. They got Ness at the. Benson's going low, and they got Ness at the half. Back out to Cryer. He snaps it. Score! I can't tell if that got tipped off of Ryerson, but nonetheless, Spuds score that. Was that a tip, you say, or no? You don't think it was a tip? That was all Cryer. All righty. Here's the goal horn song for the Spuds. Hip, 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 hooray! Ho, hooray! Hey, big goal for the Spuds. Didn't take very long in that power play to knock that in. Love the energy right away. Fan section's getting into it. Quick save. Good save by Weigel. Let's see if I hear if they got. There's your key save. First save after you just scored a goal. Your goalie's got to make that next save. That very next shot, you got to make the save. Nope, my bad. Ref says I dropped that too quick. Nobody was set. Let's try that one more time. It's not a lot of refs today. Doing a lot of, no, it's my bad. That's a lot of taking ownership of not mistakes, but just some errors. Let's see if I got an assist. All right, so 7 and 16 got the assist in that one too, which is Ness and Bentz. All right, here comes the Spuds on the 4. Here comes Ryerson, can't quite get around. Oh, almost got that. Grammer was trying to touch it, but it's probably best he didn't because Kohanski was unable to chase it down. Thus, get out your cake, get out your brownies because we have a little icing coming. Oh, so much fun. Hey, just under 11 minutes left here in the second period. Hey, just to let you know, after this period, Justin, I know you're aware of it, we should tell everybody else. We're going to take a 15-minute break because we like to resurface after 2 periods of action. So that way we get some fresh ice because these boys have been cutting up the ice. We have back and forth. Bodies are slapping. We're rock and rolling. All right. Face-off just left of Opsahl. Looks like we got Carlson and Max. So it was Herman and Max. Looks like Max kind of won because the puck went backwards, which means Hermantown maintained possession, but now the Spuds have it with Schiller. Schiller dipsy, doodles, gives it to Arnold. Arnold's looking for his teammate, which is Courtney. And we got a tripping that's going to come as Erickson went down. Max keeps it alive. White possession, as now we are going to get a tripping penalty on Moorhead as Erickson went down, and it looks like it's going to be Corton that's going to go in the box for the trip. Time of this penalty is going to be, well, if I do the math, that's going to be at the 4:36 mark. But since we're YHH, we just say the time on the clock. We don't do the math in YHH. All right, well, faceoff's coming outside the Spud zone since that penalty occurred in the neutral zone. Ness is out there being a pest. Here comes Carlson. He's got Max with them. He's got Kohanski, and Zam is the fourth forward as they're setting up this power play. This is a power play that was so effective. Score! Easy as pie. Oh, my goodness. Pie, and that was Wyatt Carlson, who had no trouble, went up top. If I see that right, I think that's going to go from, I think both the plants got that one, unless Hansen was in the middle. But anyway, Wyatt was down low on the goal line and just went rooftop on that one. Weigel, he did as much as he could, but he just could not react that quick. Zam's going to take the faceoff here with Ian Ness, and the Hawks are up 3-1. All right, so it's Zam and Hansen, they get the assist. So it was, because I believe Max had passed it to Ty Hansen. So anyway, big save there by Weigel as he gets the very next shot on him. Esterbrook tries to shoot, goes off of Ryerson. Now they're trying to stretch it, unable to do it. There's Zam. Nice pass over to Kohanski. Zam's got it. He shoots wide and high. trying to hit the Buffalo Wild Wings, which makes me hungry. But I can't have anything right now, so I'm going to talk more about my drive home. But you know what? I'm not sure if I have enough fluids in my – I know I'm going to have to get some gas on the way home. But you know what? I'm going to make sure first thing – you know what? My son sent me a text. I remember that now. I got to stop at FVP because we got to get some more power steering fluid. So if you're looking for a dominating lineup from FVP, just reach for what works with FVP. Oil, antifreeze, stay tuned, batteries, and more. So visit your local automotive shop or retailer for FVP products, which I will be doing tomorrow because I'm sure when I get home today, they will be closed, but they'll be open tomorrow. All right. Spuds are able to get it into the zone of the Hawks, trying to possess it. There's Grammer trying to keep it in. Grammer takes it out, takes it away from Gunderson. He wheels, he deals. He's on the other side. He's unable to keep it as Vayu tries to rip it out of the zone to give his boys a break, but it actually deflects and goes into the Spud bench, which means we're going to come back inside the Hawk zone so we can have a face-off just left of Opsahl. 8:43 remaining here in the second period. Hawks lead the Spuds 3-1 behind 2 Wyatt Carlson goals, and the second one came just moments ago, just a little less than 2 minutes ago. Refs are trying to make sure we got a couple things figured out. I'm knee-deep in the hoopla, so I can't really tell what the ref was asking there, but I think he's just saying hello and make sure everything's square. Face-off is won by Gas, but actually comes on to Hermantown Rocco Erickson's stick as he brings it into the Moorhead zone. Cryer's got it. He pops it over. He's on him. Songstead had it. Cryer's trying to get rid of it. Now he's getting passed by King. King has it. Back to Koppinen, who keeps it in. King's forechecking behind the net. Great job on his part to be a nemesis. Gas just gets it out of the zone. Koppinen has it. Gives it out to Muehlbauer. Muehlbauer is a horse. Just a solid horse. Definitely in the right position as a defenseman. Tough to get around. Nice hard shot. Smart with the puck. All elements of a good defenseman. I wonder if he listens to Metallica. What do you think? Or is he more of a Post Malone guy? Yeah, I think so. It is kind of funny. There's a friend of ours whose son always puts on his Instagram like all this Metallica stuff. I'm like, dude, you're like 14 years old, but it's like Metallica, Judas Priest. Like, the kid's an interesting cat. He really is. Like, I don't think he listens to hip-hop. He's just like, he wants to grow his hair out and just bang his head. All right, face-off stays down in the Moorhead zone. Schiller's got it. He's kind of teasing with Zam. And here comes Corton. He's coming into the Hawk zone. He's got Abe in front. Oh, Abe had a great opportunity that went up Opsahl, but he just couldn't get a stick down. That puck gets zipped out by Carlson. Banks off the boards right in front of the fan section right in front of us. And it goes to an icing over the goal line. Have you counted all the heads yet? How many fans we've got here? I thought you were in charge of that. 455? Wow, okay, amazing. That's right there. We said between 400 and 500. I'm amazed at your counting ability right there. That was quick and fast. All right, we got just over 7.5 remaining here in the second. Nice shot on net there by Jack Arnold. Nice stop by Opsahl. Here comes Arnold. He retreats a smidge just to gather it. That kid's thrown in there by O'Hara. Schiller's got it. He looks for Arnold. They go back and forth. Here comes Bentz. Bentz with Ryerson. Bentz is trying to get around the corner, trying to get around O'Hara, trying to wrap around. Oh, nice pick up by Opsahl. Knew he was coming. He was quicker to the pipe than, and a slapper by Arnold. Let's see where that's going to come off, who they're going to decide that came off of first. Looks like they're going to say it came off the Hermantown stick. I'd like to thank those people that decided to leave a chair here for me. That was really kind of them. As much as I love standing, sometimes it's nice just to kind of sit and feel like I'm one of the crowd here. It's a great view, right on the red line. All right, Grammer with a quick snapshot. Opsahl had it, kind of pushed it to the side. Carlson's got it. He gives it up to Cryer. Cryer throws it deep. Here comes Corton. He throws it back up to Cryer. Cryer throws it over to Grammer. Back, right off a skate. That could have errantly just went backwards on Opsahl, but it did not. Trying to get around Cryer, can't do that. Corton keeps it in. Here comes Hansen. Quietly throws it over Esterbrook, around Grammer, right on Weigel, who just stay-locks it out. Carlson can't get it, but Cryer's smart enough to throw it, angling it toward the other side of the boards. Esterbrook picks it up. He's looking for a teammate. He found one. Hansen zips it over to Gunderson. Gunderson get it. Here comes Carlson. Carlson zipping, chasing Weigel. Weigel drops off for Cryer, who's getting pestered by Wyatt Carlson. And puck coming around. That is Zam. Whipping around. Zam gets advantage on Carlson. They tangle. And there was no music. And here comes Corton. Backwards, forwards. Keeping it. Loses the stick off Zam. Zam takes away. Zam's going to be the first one. Nope. Grammer beat him there. But Kohanski taps it backwards, so it looks like it's still. And there's a shot on goal by Wyatt. Oh, that's elusive on that. The awareness of these kids on the high slot to just pick it, do a 180, and just snap it at the goal. Such a tricky shot. Kudos to the goalies. This guy, like, I think this guy might shoot. I should pay attention. Weigel's in a better position because that Buffalo Wild Wings is behind him, so he's not distracted. Have I said about food enough, or am I just talking? Okay. All right. Back to the real meaty action. Arnold grabs it off the board, banks it off the Shields advertisement, so it goes deep into the Hermantown zone, as picked up by the defenseman. There's Kohanski. He throws it up to his buddy Carlson, line mate. Here comes Zam. Zam through the middle. Weigel pushes it to the side to no Hawks around. Arnold backs it up, throws to Ryerson. Ryerson finds Ness. Ness has got Bentz on his right. Here comes Bentz. Snaps it, goes right over the head of Opsahl, around the corner. Cryer picks it up just as he gets out of on the bench. Pops over his defensive apartment, Grammer. Grammer dipsies. Oh, that gets stick checked away by Kohanski, who gets a little love tap by Cryer. Ryerson throws over to Bentz, his line mate. He knows where he's at. Harper almost gets through Kaupnen, but he can't do that. Ryerson's waiting for a loose puck. Oh, it just jumps over a stick. Grammer tries to keep it on. It looked like he was, both feet were other side. Okay, there's a thought about the offsides. So if I got 1 foot on the blue line and my other foot is behind the blue line in the neutral, and I have the puck and I keep it in, am I technically keeping it in? All I have is 1 foot on the blue line and my other foot's in the neutral. Am I technically in the offensive zone? Keeping it in? He had both feet outside in the neutral. It's just food for thought. All right, here comes Max. Stick check. Got double teamed. Grammer with the pop on him. Just to remind him that he is the defensive player. And I think we're going to get a penalty after the fact as Rocco came in. Rocco's got some shavings on him, so I think Grammer's going to get that second one. I think he knocked down Rocco. And it's going to be a rough, looks like. And that would be actually the second. I think both Moorhead penalties have been drawn by Rocco Erickson. We can go back and check the tape, but I think that's the case. Because the other one was Corton right out here in the mid-ice, so we'll see. We'll go with our crack staff at the intermission break, which is going to be in 4:14. But right now we're going to worry about live action as Max is out and they've got the power play set up. Hansen's at top. You got the Plants at the sides, and you've got Kohanski in the middle, and then, of course, you've got Carlson down low. Carlson with it. He pops it out top of the circle to Plant. Hansen gets just under Dennis Bushy name. Just close enough to make it even scary. Here comes Max. Max is going in. Oh, that was a nice tic-tac for a second. Hansen able to keep it in after Kohanski kept it alive in the corner. Keep it maintained. Here comes Plant with a blast. Oh, loose puck. Kohanski thought he had it. Then Carlson had it, and I think we have an injury. Yep, that's a great play in the referee. Thank you for doing that. Kohanski took a puck, I think, off the shoulder or an awkward fall. EMT's ready at all times. She's not going to jump on the ice unless she feels it's going to be, I got to be there. But she opened the door so he knew he had medical attention available. With the injury timeout by the referee, I think that's going to be outside the zone is what he's calling. Okay. Which I think is fair. It's the Hawk injured. Shouldn't penalize, in a sense, Moorhead for a faceoff in their zone. So that's a good call by the ref. All right, we got Ness and Plant, Zam that is, facing off. Nobody really wanted, but Harper Bentz picks it out of there. Carlson just is all over. Hansen's all over, but Bentz is back up. He's a big, strong man that can take care of that. He now rushes in the corner, trying to take the puck away from Barker. Haven't said Barker's name much today at all. Here comes Zam. Zam's coming in. Shoots at Weigel. Weigel pushes to the side. Zam tries to line up Hansen, who they were still in the power play for about 45 seconds. Back to Carlson on the line. Here's Plant, top of the circle. Throws it to Carlson. That goes outside because Schiller had a stick on it. That comes over to Hansen. Hansen rips it. That goes above Weigel, who's pestered by Kohanski, who's about half his size. Plant with a blast. That goes off a pad. Right over to Hansen. He's playing nice and low, right on top of the dot. Not even the circle, but the dot. Carlson at the line. He's at the hash. Gives it to Plant, who's getting deeper and deeper. And there it is! You could see it coming as they got deeper and deeper. Hansen kept creeping. Came inside the Bushy logo. And Mr. Wyatt has got now his third goal of the game. That one being also a power play goal. And now they take a 4-1 lead. Kind of see if there might be a second assist. I know Zam sent the initial pass to him. Could be probably Hansen's going to get the second assist, I think, if they give it to him. But I think he gave it. All right, so I take that back. They gave it to actually Hansen and Max got the assist on that one. So fair enough. Hawks now take a 4-1 lead with just over 2 left in the period. Good time for a break, I would say so, but it'd be nice if Moorhead to keep this one close. They really need to get the next one if they can get one here in the second. End of the second set. Carlson on the forecheck coming up on him. Here comes Vayu. Vayu's trying to dipsy doodle. He can't do it. Here comes Gunnarsson. Just enough to mess up with Cryer. Cryer gives it over to Grammer. Thomas picks up the loose puck. He looked to go back to Cryer, but he kept it low. Went down. There's Corton down low below the goal line. He throws out to Cryer. Cryer's got it. He throws a shot at net. It's traffic, but also hits the back of the glove, which Garen Opsal has on his left hand. So that is a face-off now just to the right of him. 1:28 remaining here in the second period. Again, Justin thought it'd be nice if you guys and viewers back there got a break from my voice. So he said for me to be quiet at the end of this period for 15 minutes. Rest out my vocals. Grammer with a shot. Ooh, that goes right off the shins of Kalpanen. I don't think he enjoyed that because that was right on the shins, and he is feeling it right now. He is wincing but he's a hockey player. He's tough out there. I know it's all right. Moorhead with opportunities they couldn't quite get. Here comes Blythe. Puts a stick in and almost got it. The song says unable to grab it, and Max has it. And luckily, Kalpan's able to get off the ice so he can get either medical attention or to ease up. And in the meantime, Hermantown got an offsides as they had threw it in, and we did not have all the Hermantown players out of the zone at the time. Just underneath the 1 minute mark. To precisely, it is 51.0 seconds. If you folks have got any question you want to throw us, just hit us up on Twitter at Youth Hockey Hub. We'll do my best to answer them. I like to say we've got time in these breaks, but I see like these face-off breaks they've been quick and fast. Speaking of fast, here comes Ian Ness. Oh, nice pass right through the middle. Ryerson was right there, but it just went right through the goalie mouth and just stayed right there. Smart play by Ness. He was coming up on Kohanski, but he kept the stick low so he didn't get called for a hooking. Ryerson thought about dumping it deep, but he didn't. He gives it back to Schiller. Schiller maintains possession. Throws over to Arnold, his defensive mate. Looking at Ryerson, right? He gets tapped by Kohanski, but now he goes back right to forehead. He gets checked off by Barker. Nice job. Barker's just a nice, solid player. Nice and big, tall. And here comes Plant. The Zam one. Carlson tries to zip it to his front, and there's your whistle. I am so intrigued with the game, I'm not checking a peek at the game. But guess what? We're going to take a quick commercial break, 15 minutes. Everybody going to take, looks like we're going to head to the concessions, get there early. Hawks 4, Spuds 1 after 2 periods of hockey. This is YHH. See you in 15.
What works? FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works. FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works.
Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash when your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow. Just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash. Splash, splash.
We'll bang it. All right, hey. Ready to bang out this third period here at the Dennis Bushy rink at the Cullen Hockey Center. Last second cheer for the Moorhead Spuds as they're ready to take the face-off. Hometown crowd a little restless, but hopefully with the energized intermission and maybe some nachos or some popcorn, we're back on task. We got 15 minutes left here as we're going to open the face-off here with Ian Ness going against Zam Plant. And Hermantown with a 4-1 lead in the Black Bracket Championship. Puck's taken away by Kate Johansson. Rips a shot that's taken away by Kai Weigel. And we're going to have a face-off. 14 seconds in, not much. Sometimes I like there's a quick shot. Sometimes you like to hopefully get like a couple skates in, get a line change, which means you're like 2 minutes in, but now it's just kind of like skate, puck, shoot, stop. Skate, puck, shoot, stop. But we're going to move forward with it. All right, there's Zam. Zam trying to keep it in, unable to swing on that one. Now Hansen's got Ryerson. Ryerson and Bentz. Bentz, score! Harper Bentz. No, I take that back. It was waved off. I thought it went. Thought that went in. That was my bad. I thought that was all in net. All right, I thought I saw the referee. Anyway, we're moving on. Spuds still got the puck. They did not lose possession of it. There's Bentz looking to grab it, unable to keep it in with Schiller. That got waved off because of the attempt, unable to grab it. Ice is still shiny, so there's a little extra water on the sheet of ice. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Schiller, hey, there's another grabs the puck. Here comes Abe Carlson into the corner with Schiller. Up to Ian Ness. Ness pops it down low. There's Schiller in the corner, right by the recycling bin. Abe Carlson comes out trying to get it. Hawks touch up, and now they're back on side. King comes up as a forechecker, throwing over to Abe Carlson. Abe corrals it, throws up to Schiller. Throws it to man Thomas Herman, who just hit the ice on the change. And here comes the change, the defensive change. Cryer comes out. Here comes Grammer. Grammer brings it in. Pops off Max. Well, absolutely no. Max just kind of stood there. He didn't have a chance, but knocked him off the puck. That's what the game is. Oh, all by himself. Max trying to return the favor, but Weigel was up to the task in the slot. Max with a great opportunity right there, and Weigel makes the big save to keep this one at a 4-1 deficit for the Spuds. Full line change for both squads as Moorhead is going to be facing off with, looks like it's going to be Gast and Nelson, I'm sorry. Nelson, they were the face-off artists there. All right, here comes Songstead. Coming down the side. Trailed by O'Hara. Picked up by Gast. Staying low. Getting tied up there by O'Hara. Puck comes out. Here comes Grammer. Steps up. Boom. Shot behind Opsal. Songstead in the corner. Unable to keep it in. Puck comes out. There's Nelson. That puck gets thrown deep by Vayu. Weigel stops it so it doesn't tumble. Grammer with a little knockdown. Another gentleman decided the skates were not working for him. But again, Grammer's got that low center of gravity. Just makes him as a great defenseman. Smooth feet, smooth hands. Gets knocked off the puck there by Carlson. But Blythe takes over for him. Tries a hop, literally, over Barker successfully. Barker comes back. He cuts off Corton, but no, Corton sneaks through, unable to get. And here comes Corton trying to get the puck. That gets thrown around, so unable to go in front of the goalie, so that helps them out. And there's O'Hara. O'Hara throws up net. Oh, there's Corton right there on top. And another really quick whistle. I saw the puck just fine. That was on the referee side. This a little early, unless that our favorite mooring was more important than a puck being loose, but nonetheless, We're going to have a face-off just left of Opsal. 11:39 remaining here in the third period of action. Max wins the face-off against Herman. Ty Hansen with a little return to sender. He comes up the middle, slaps it over to Erickson, who slowly gets up to, gets his momentum. He back throws it to Max. Max has an attempt that gets blocked by Corden. Corden's chugging back. He's got Esterbrooks in his way. He throws it toward net. Great pass if it was on Hansen, but Hansen is on the defensive side, so he let Opsal just cover it up and cause a face-off. A little herky-jerky this beginning of this third. Wouldn't you say their producer, Justin? Not up and down, just kind of like stop, go. So be nice to get a little fluidness here, get some rushes, but right now it's about possession and getting opportunities. And right now Moorhead's had a few more in this period, just haven't get nothing to get past Opsal. All right, Zam races past Jack Arnold. He went to the defense. Oh, that one. Very nice play. Zam was simply just throwing it toward net, and Schiller kind of threw his body there, ramped it up into the rafters, and we just get to keep right where we're at for the face-off just right of Weigel. Dance. Love this song. All right, Zam and looks like Ian Ness were the face-off masters. There's Carlson, dropping down the corner. Zam got to it, off balance, but was able to grab it, keeps it in. Fluid motion by Zam. Love the feet. I was talking to a couple of the hockey minds on the side of intermission. Just doesn't look like, sometimes Zam doesn't look like himself today, but he's still playing extremely well. All right, Ian come through the neutral. Gives it Ryerson. Ryerson can't quite collect it on a stick as it kind of bounced. Kohansi came over and helped him with the bouncy puck. Cryer scoops it up, grabs it to Grammer. Grammer fluidly looks at Bentz. Bentz giving go to Grammer. Grammer coming on the other side, and they offsides. Must have been Ryerson on the other side. Just a smidge. All right, just outside because of the offsides. That's going to be just outside of the Hermantown zone. Looks like Nelson is the face-off man in the third period. He's taken a couple of those. He was with Gast. Gast is not gassed because he just had an intermission, so his legs should be fresh. And there's Songstead trying to get around Vayu. He does, but Hansen has it. He whips it sideways, trying to hit Gunnarsson. Unable to do that is Schiller back there. Grabbing it, tossing back up to Blythe. Blythe looking for a cross pass, looking for a stretch. He's got Songstead, but he's not locating him. Trying to get around Vayu, but Vayu just removes him from the puck. And now Vayu has it. He does it off the boards. That finds Jack Arnold's stick. Arnold he goes around Vayu, and that's on Songstead. Songstead down. He gets knocked over by Hansen, throws at net. Opsal's able to paddle it. Pushed it aside, picked up by the D, and here comes Vayu again. Nice shift there by Vayu. Really nice defensive shift by him. Here comes Grammer, coming through the nooch. Throws up to Gas. Gas throws it toward net, but that's actually more of an angled shot. Trying to get possession. Abe's got it. Abe Carlson throws it toward net. That kind of goes off a skate. Hansen whips it around the edge, but that goes no place except because Grammer collects it. Jumps off of Carlson's stick. And now it's on Barker. Barker helps out. He's the first one to puck as Carlson's down there. Opsal hit him a little bit. Not really a true save, but still made contact with it. Picked up his Corton at the center. Trying to get around King, and he unfortunately cannot do that. Max is coming through. Waiting patiently is Erickson. They cleanly come into the zone. Max is down low looking for some help. King trying to keep it low. Max trying to pick it up. As well as Erickson comes over and helps out with a 4-car pileup. Everybody's up, everybody's skating. And Grammer finds a stretch pass right off the boards to Carlson. Carlson's trying to get around O'Hara. He leans, he dumps, unable to scooch it in. Opsal's right there. Not a shot in net, but he was able to grab it off the side of the cage and hungry hippo of the puck. So we have a face-off just to his left. 8:07 remaining here in this quick and fast-paced third period. Okay, Cryer gets after the face-off win by Ness, right on paddle. Here comes Ryerson. He's trying to, and he is successfully able to backhand it into the net, and Moorhead now has new life with a second goal of the game. And now we are now at 4-2. Very nice job. Ryerson was working so hard to try to get that puck. It was right in front of him. He just couldn't get the stick, and then he finally got an opening and was able to flip it in, and that gets the Spuds within 2. All right, Moorhead comes in, Bents with a shot at net. I was trying to see if I could hear. I think Creer might have got an assist, but I'm not going to tally in there, just knowing for sure that Ryerson's the one that had the goal. That's all that really matters at this juncture for the Spuds, as they now getting some momentum as we're on the 7.5 mark left in this period, being the third period. Puck went around. Wago decides instead of give it to his defenseman, whips it around the net. Oh, nice job. Way to seal the post. That could have been ugly. Kohanski on both knees is able to pop it back out to Muehlbauer. That goes around. Zam's right there. He decides to take a shot at it. That kind of hits the side of the cage. Does go nowhere except Zam keeps it as it came back to him. That gets picked up by Creer. And now it's up on Bents. Bents is coming on, trying to get around Plant. Plant seals him, unable to let him get that corner. Kohanski slides over just enough just to tap it out as Schiller comes over, trying to have his arm and meet body, but none successful. Here comes Ness. Ness with a shot. That goes off defense. Shot again by Blythe. In the middle. Big car pileup. Everybody's pushing. Everybody's calm. Parents get an uproar, but everything's fine. Oh, ref lost his patch, so he's not official right now. Oh, wait a minute. Now he's official. I've seen some refs. Where did I see that? There was some refs that they're reffing like OS, I think it was, and now they've got their own patch, like OS hockey. It's quite interesting. I mean, obviously when they hit the season, they got to wear the 1920 patch, but ooh, that was destined as Arnold shot it from the D spot, but a defenseman for the Hawks put a stick out there and redirected it, so Opsal did not have to make a save. Hawks able to get it down to the Moorhead zone. Time's ticking away. We're at 6:22 remaining. Max with a quick shot at net. Schiller picks up the garbage, throws it. Esterbrook says, no, I don't think so. This is yours. Whips it back underneath the goal line. Now we've got a scrum. 2 white shirts, 2 blue shirts. Kind of squirts out of there. Here comes Gass trying to make a possession of it. He takes Rocco Erickson out of the picture. Gass tries to go around Max, and he finally gets it out. Actually gets out of the zone. Esterbrook finally gets it over to Ty Hansen. There's Max being a pest in the middle of the action. Ty's telling his defensive partner, watch out. Zam comes up trying to play defense as Barker is back in his zone, but doesn't. Here comes Blythe. Looking for Songstead in the middle. Unable to do it. They throw it in net. He's behind the net, so it's tough. Cord tries to get it. And he does not get Corton with a great wraparound. I thought for sure it got in there. I don't know if the net came off or Opsal might have made a good save. It kind of got disappeared in the mess. Of course, a couple of jumping parents next to me did not help my vision at all, but I've missed things before. Like I missed a bus back in 2006. True, I missed a bus. City bus. All right, shot there by Grammer. That goes wide. I don't think it was a shot at net. He was just trying to get it down in the corner, like that diagonal pass. Cryer dumps it into the zone. Everything's good because he's inside the red. Nobody was offside. So Cord's down low trying to gain possession. Here comes Carlson. Carlson's on Kohanski, trying to pester him and get the stick on his puck so he can take that puck back. Cord's down low. Nice shift here by Courtney. He's been on top of the puck as much as he can. keeping it low. Unable to get out to the defense so they can actually get that nice shot from the point. Right now, clock is in the favor of Hermantown. There's a shot on net by Creer. That hits nothing but paddle. Kohanski with the throw down just to get a change. He successfully does it. Tired legs. So if we're playing a game of Bantam hockey and we resurface between periods every two, which are you more of a favor? Intermission after the first or after the second? You're the second? You like that momentum, 2 periods, and then you get your break? I agree with you. Some don't mind it right away, but I think after warm-ups, and then you get used to high school hockey where it's every period, but when you get used to Bantams and Pee-wees and such, there's a shot. Oh, Ness just wide. That hit some traffic, and it had a chance, but Opsahl, I think, was up to the task, or it just hit enough of somebody's body. Here comes Grammer up top. Throws it down low to Ryerson. Ryerson had it, got taken off his stick by Hansen. Hansen tries to pop it out. He can't. Grammer keeps it on, but then he gets a little Rocco in the face. Body, helmet, that's where they wear equipment for. Creer had it, lost it. Throws it to his defensive partner who's waiting for him. Here comes Grammer, looking for the cross. Can't quite get it through. That got stopped over by Rocco. Rocco gets a fan crowd yell. We call that a shout out in the business. Max is in the middle. Here comes Ian. Ian Nessie's got Ryerson waiting for him. He's dragging a foot onside. Here's Harper all together. Pass, score. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh my goodness. That's how you draw it up there, kid. Now the Spuds are within 1. 3:43 remaining here in the third period. Ryerson with his second in the period, second in the third of the game. Second in the game, I'm sorry. Wrong 11. But oh my goodness, that was so pretty. I don't care what the order is, but that's going to be the old 7, 16, 11. And 11 with the biscuit in the basket. Tearing down the what? First time I heard the song was at a Gopher football game. I kid you not. And I dig the song. Always have. All right, new life in the stadium. The arena's rocking. We got 3.5 left. Spuds got some energy with now they're only trailing 4-3. The question is, do they have enough? And now the fans get nuts. That's what I love about it. Let's get it. Hermantown tries to throw it around. Does not click off a Schiller, and this is one of those good things where the defenseman does not seal it. Lets it go by. They did not say he attempted it. And you ready for that? Oh, you're already jinxing us? We could lay some groundwork, yeah. Silent Justin all of a sudden had words. Weird. We'll get the next, remind me of the next break or face off. We might have one. All right, Herbie behind the net. He throws it out front. That gets, just enough. Abe Carlson actually poked it so that Opsahl could not grab it. Oh, nice throw over by Jack Arnold. Thought he had a chance. Kohanski comes up, pesters Abe. Behind the net is Corton. Corton's had a great second half of this period. Arnold throws it in. Bangs off the board. Herman's the first one behind it. Throws it to his line mate, Carlson. Carlson wheels, he deals, he throws it to Schiller. Schiller quick over to Arnold. Arnold whips it at net. Opsahl push it to the side. Pad save all the way. Saw it coming. 2:36 remaining. Here's Corton. Can't stop him. In front of the net. Taken away by Zam. Woo! Cool as cucumber there. Schiller tries to get rid of it before he was going to see Kohanski's elbow or arms or body parts. Zam's digging. So is Herman. So is Corton. Corton takes a little bang by Kohanski. And who gets the puck back? It's Hermantown. That was a great play by Ryerson because that could have do a little 180, flip around. 2:10 remaining. All right, so silent producer reminds me that if we do head to an extra session, because of our rules here, it would go to a 5-minute running time. 5-on-5 with your players. 5-on-5. Oh, we have an extra chance to speak about it real quick. How cute is that? Did you cue that up? Did you give them a signal that you wanted to take a timeout? Spuds take a timeout with 2:10 remaining. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just to rekindle a little bit with our overtime rule if we do hit that spot. If we're going to have a 2-minute rest period, which means followed with a 5-on-5 players and a sudden death period, and it is running time. I'm going to double check here, make sure. We do have tournament officials here, even though one is actually talking to you now, and I don't have a chance to run over there. But we are going to be going straight to a shootout if we do not end the tie after 5 minutes. And then after it'd be a 3-person shootout, no repeats unless the entire bench goes. Then it would go to a 1-on-1 single sudden victory, one at a time. Or I get my 3-player shootout idea. We talked about yesterday. Should I rekindle that idea? I don't know why I said the word rekindle. So think of it. Goalies in net. You got your best 3 players out there. They got their best 3 defensemen. Or they go forward. Your choice. You basically come down. You got 1 shot on net. Once you shoot it, and if you don't score, you stop. Puck. But then, of course, if you lose the puck, automatically. They've got some things to work on there. All right, so Hermantown wins that face-off. They bring it down. They got possession down in the Moorhead zone, just under 2 minutes. Clock is ticking. That's in Hermantown's favor, but you know what? Clock is out the window this time. There's Wyatt Carlson, just a nose for the puck. Big check over there by Grammer, trying to get a body on him, but Carlson's up for the task. Hansen tries to throw it in. That actually jumps off of Zam. Zam comes back, trying to forecheck. Just a nemesis on the forecheck. Keeping nice and low, trying to get, nice stick handle right there. He knocks it down. Bentz is unable to grab it because it got knocked down by Hermantown. And I think Bentz is hurt. I think he went knee to the boards. Not a good sign at the end of the period here for the Spuds. And an icing on Moorhead as Harper was unable to get off the bench as he banged that body because he was flying, lost his edge just when Hermantown got it at the intermission. All right, face-off, Ian Ness versus Cade Kohansky. And I guess we're going to take a timeout because we have one in hand. We are playing bracket play, which we allow those players. And 1:14 remaining in this period. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stomping. Again, stay tuned for posts. We're doing some pictures of our crew as we have the trophy presentation. We also want to give a special thank you to one of our proud sponsors, FVP. So make sure if when you get home tonight, I've been clueless for the last 3 days, so I have no idea what the weather's like back in the Twin Cities. But if you have that icy sidewalk that you're looking for, that go-to to prevent any injuries, make sure and get some of that Splash Ice Melt shaker bag. It's really simple, Justin. All you do, it's a tear open bag. And you shake it on your surface when safety really matters. How easy is that? So FVP for your sidewalk needs. All right, no sidewalk down here because this ice we're supposed to skate on. It's still slippery, but 1:14 remains in this period. Faceoff is won by the Spuds. Puck is thrown over by Creer. I guess our next question would be is when does Moorhead pull Mr. Weigel? Ness had it, lost it. Grammer's got it at center ice. He tries to get it out. That goes on to Bentz, who's back on. Ness right there. Backhand to Opsahl. Opsahl steers it. Here comes Corton. There's your sixth skater. 50 seconds left. Corton's on. He's earned this opportunity. He's had a great third period. Here comes Bentz. Bentz hit the side of the cage. Nothing there. Bentz throws it up front. That gets shot by Corton. Behind the net. O'Hara's back there battling with Corton. He can't get possession of it. Out to Creer. Creer passes over to Grammer. Grammer hits Ryerson, who's in front of the net looking for garbage. Couldn't find it. Wyatt Carlson's able to zip it down low all the way down the ice, and that is an icing. right in favor for your Spuds if you're the hometown. 20.6 seconds remaining in this third period. Spuds trailing by 1. 6 skaters on the ice. Referees making sure that the boys are ready to go. You got Zam, you got ENS in the faceoff. Zam wins it, goes to Hansen. He wings her on the board. Cryer's unable to stop it. He was able to play it, so they wave off the icing. Carlson's the first one down. He loses his edge. He falls. He tries to do a wraparound, unable to do it. Creer throws it. He gives it to Ryerson. Ryerson's looking for Bentz or looking for Ness. He finds Corton. Corton's unable to grab it, and Barker gets it. Sticks are flying, mitts are flying, hugs are all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, Hermantown has come in and they have held on for a very impressive 4-3 victory to win the black bracket of the Blue Ox. Our FVP, MVP, there's no doubt about it, I have to give it to Wyatt Carlson, even though this is back-to-back games from him, but when you get a hat trick and a hat trick, you definitely are going to earn it. I think, are we going to go to the MVP of the tournament? And that, well, okay, we're going to see how that goes. Hopefully our announcer's going to do a great job. Let the boys shake hands. Great battle. In this version right now, 218 belongs to the east side as Hermantown comes in and definitely pumps their chest and does their best. Definitely want to give some love out to the Moorhead folks for hosting us here at the Blue Ox. Can't thank you enough for all the volunteer work that you guys have done for us. So I got a phone call, so I got to get going. So this is Todd Houck. We'll talk to you very later. Thank you very much. What's up? OT rules are done.
FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works. FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works.
Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash when your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow. Just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash. See safely on the road.